It's a bittersweet, even though they told me I had 8 months to live. I feel like I've been alive more now than I have ever been in my life. My name is Matthew James Sequoia Gaston. I'm 44 years old. I'm from Orville, California. I've been on my own since I was like 9 years old. I come from a family of 6. I'm the baby. Had a lot of drama, a lot of abuse as a child, but it doesn't define me today. I've been to hell and back and didn't get a t-shirt, man. Anyways, I'm white Native American, but I grew up in the mountains dancing and drumming and doing a little mountain shit, you mean? So I get taken from my mom and dropped off with my dad, and they said I'm gonna start school with my dad because it was a new school and I was gonna ride the bus with my little brother Dylan, who's a couple years. My little brother Dylan was a couple years younger than me, you mean? And so they said I was gonna start school with him, and then they never came back. And I didn't even know my dad. I was scared of my dad. My dad was 6'9". He was a logger. I didn't know him. I was scared of him. He didn't want to be around. It's just, I'm a little boy doing things that, I didn't understand it. And it scared me that my people could just leave me like that. So then we get back and somebody finally comes and gets me, and I ended up moving down to Orville. We was moving to Southside Orville, represent. That's where I'm from, 530, man, Southside Orville. I'm white Native American and I'm a young kid, and I moved down to Southside Orville, and the first thing, and I'm scared to death. The feeling I can't even explain to you how scared I was. I was from here, and I got moved out here, and so was frightening, and that's a whole other story. And I get to school, the first day of school on the way home, 2 white kids jumped me, and 2 black kids helped me. I was in Tyke Johnson, and they're still my friends to this day. So from that moment on, the people that were raising me and giving me everything, I'm being fucked with, and all this shit is going on, they lied to me. And now I was scared, and now I could never trust anything they ever said, so I've been on my own since I was 9. I lived with my aunt, but I sold dope, that's what it was, and that's what I did. And so I never trusted anybody to get involved. As long as I lived, it was hard for me, so. Being raised without anybody, I've been through the hell and back. Some of it my fault, most of it my fault because I was there, but it was all for a reason. It was all for a purpose, because when you go through that much and you deal with it and you make the change, I'm on a mission. I give my life right now for my people, and I mean everybody. Everybody's bitching about something, but they're the reasons it's happening. Until we all come together and get this. It's like I'm on some look. I'm not even going. That's a whole other story, man. That's a whole other interview. I'm deeper than you could ever imagine, man. I'm just saying I'm with the shit, bro. And you can't be this way and talk this way around me. It doesn't work. It was being raised with black folks my whole life, and that everything that they did, I had to do at least as good, if not better than them to even qualify, or I was just gonna be the next flunky. Because I wasn't with nobody and had nobody to be around. They raised me. You can say my boys raised me, and so everything they talked about, I did. Everything that they went through, I did. Because if I didn't, then I wasn't nobody. I had fun with all the white kids who would come and try to hang out. You couldn't come and kick it. You couldn't come kick it. Because I was gonna get you, because I earned my place. And all the shit that I went through, everything that I went through, you wasn't just gonna come in and think it was cool. It influenced every bit of music, but music is my life anyway, because I would be doing music anyway. It just might not be the same thing. It might just be different. It might be country or something like that. Not really. I'm just playing as a joke, but no, I do woodwork. I do beading. I do a lot of beading. I make furniture. I got some things I like to do.
Oh yeah.
Rap. I love to rap. I spend most of the time until recently, until my voice has been gone because of this cancer. I've been on the. I don't know, man. I've been doing nothing but music every day, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember. I just loved. I think so. I grew up in my tape collection was kind of crazy. My dad did music. He did folk music. And he loved this dude, John Prine, right? So I'm gonna tell you this is a little story. He loved this dude, John Prine, who sings The Bottomless Lake. He's one of the greatest storytellers ever. It's still some of my favorite music. Because of him, my sister Amy and my sister Amy played the mandolin, and my dad would play the guitar, and I had no idea who these people were. I would get dropped off and they'd come get me, and I barely knew them. But it was amazing. That's the only time I felt okay around him. It's because they played this song, and I knew when I was a kid, anything I loved, I remembered every song. And you know what I mean? I remember even as a child remixing songs that I heard that I was. And when my grandpa died, music has been what I've been my whole life. I sung Native American. I've done a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? Real shit. I've been through some shit, and I come through shit that serial killers are made of. Real shit. And I'm still here because God has a purpose for me, and I take that for every one of my people. So I take my life and my music very seriously. Music is everything to me. The way you put words together is important. People's not going to hear anybody just say something, but you're going to hear something that hits you in the mouth. You can't deny it. And if you do, you won't be able to say nothing back about it. This is, to me, it's like everything I got, bro. I don't fuck with nobody that does music that's speaking about anything that is not. Even if you're doing it, I just don't. You're part of the problem or you're part of the solution.
Yeah.
It's a bittersweet. Even though they told me I had 8 months to live, I feel like I've been alive more now than I have ever been in my life, because once I realized what life was like, I used to think being drowned or suffocated or caught on fire would be the worst way to die. I used to think about my last stop being, what if this happened? That'd be crazy to be eaten by a lion or to be shot. What are you doing? What am I doing? Selling dope? And am I gonna get popped? You mean all this shit going through my mind? And I thought to have my last stop be regret, bro. To have my last stop should have told my mom, I should have said, man, if I said something for you to get better, like for you to get better, for you saying if I didn't do that, my last stop being what I couldn't live with that. Wouldn't be. That's not how I want to go to my next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not how I want to go to my next level. So